Charlie Daniels was born October 28, 1936, in Wilmington, North Carolina, and raised on a musical diet that included Pentecostal gospel, local bluegrass bands, and the rhythm and blues and country music from Nashville's 50,000-watt AM radio stations WLAC and WSM. In 2016, he shared memories of his youth and baseball in Wilmington when he wrote the foreword for a book on the Tobacco State League. As a teenager, Daniels moved to the small town of Gulf, North Carolina. He graduated from high school in 1955. He was already skilled on guitar, fiddle, banjo, and mandolin. He formed a rock and roll band and hit the road. In 1964, Daniels co-wrote It Hurts Me, which was recorded by Elvis Presley with his friend, producer Bob Johnston, under Bob's wife's name, Joy Byers. He worked as a Nashville session musician, often for Johnston, including playing guitar and electric bass on 3 Bob Dylan albums during 1969 and 1970, and on recordings by Leonard Cohen. Daniels recorded his first solo album, Charlie Daniels, in 1971. He also produced the 1969 album by the Youngbloods, Elephant Mountain. His first hit, the novelty song Uneasy Rider, was from his 1973 third album, Honey in the Rock, and reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. During this period, Daniels played fiddle on many of Marshall Tucker Band's early albums, A New Life, Where We All Belong, Searching for a Rainbow, Long Hard Ride, and Carolina Dreams. Daniels can be heard on the live portion of the album Where We All Belong, recorded in Milwaukee on July 31, 1974. The same year, he organized the first in a series of volunteer jam concerts based in or around Nashville, Tennessee, often playing with members of Barefoot Jerry. Now, except for a 3-year gap in the late 1980s, the jams continued until 1996. In 1975, he had a top 30 hit as leader of the Charlie Daniels Band, with the Southern rock self-identification anthem, The South's Gonna Do It Again. Long-Haired Country Boy was a minor hit in that year. Daniels played fiddle on Hank Williams Jr.'s 1975 album, Hank Williams Jr. and Friends. Now, the Grammy was given to Daniels for the best country vocal performance in 1979 for The Devil Went Down to Georgia, which reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 in September of 1979. The following year, the song became a major crossover success on rock radio stations after its inclusion on the soundtrack for the hit movie Urban Cowboy, in which he makes an on-screen appearance. The song still receives regular airplay on U.S. classic rock and country stations. A hard rock heavy metal cover version of the song is included in the video game Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, as the final guitar battle against the last boss, Lou the Devil. Daniels openly stated his opposition to the metal cover and the devil winning occasionally in the game. In 1993, Daniels teamed up with fiddler Mark O'Connor to record a sequel to Daniels' 1979 single The Devil Went Down to Georgia, titled The Devil Came Back to Georgia. Daniels played the fiddle alongside O'Connor, while Johnny Cash, Marty Stewart, and Travis Tritt sing the lyrics. The song is on O'Connor's album Heroes. Subsequent Daniels pop hits include In America, number 11 in 1980, The Legend of Woolly Swamp, number 31 in 1980, and Still in Saigon, number 22 in 1982. In 1980, Daniels participated in the country music concept album, The Legend of Jesse James. In the late 1980s and 1990s, several of Daniels' albums and singles were hits on the country charts, and the music continues to receive airplay on country stations. Daniels also released several gospel and Christian records. In 1999, he made a guest vocal appearance on his song All Night Long with Montgomery Gentry for their debut album Tattoos and Scars, which was a commercial success. Daniels' distinctive speaking voice is used in the 1999 musical The Civil War. He is featured in the prologue and in Great Deeds. Daniels was inducted into the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame in 1999. In 2000, he composed and performed the score for the feature film Across the Line. He guest stars as himself on 2 episodes of King of the Hill, Peggy's Fanfare, which aired on May 21, 2000, and The Bluegrass is Always Greener, which aired on February 24, 2002. In 2005, he makes a cameo appearance in Gretchen Wilson's music video for All Jacked Up, as well as making a musical guest appearance in the VeggieTales episode Minnesota Cuke and The Search for Samson's Hairbrush. In 2006, he played in the backup band for Hank Williams Jr.'s opening sequence to Monday Night Football. On October 18, 2005, Daniels was honored as a BMI icon at the 53rd Annual BMI Country Awards. Daniels' songwriting garnered 6 BMI Country Awards during his musical career, the first award coming in 1976 for The South's Gonna Do It Again. Now, it was in November of 2007 that Daniels was invited to become a member of the Grand Ole Opry. He was inducted during the January 19, 2008 edition of the Opry. Daniels lived in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, where the city named a park after him. He continued to tour regularly. In October 2016, Daniels became a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. In March of 2017, HarperCollins announced that Daniels' memoir, Never Look at the Empty Seats, would be released on October 24, 2017. It was on September 25, 2018, that Daniels was awarded the MMP Music Award for his lifelong commitment to the music industry and was inducted into the MMP Hall of Fame by Commander Joseph W. Clark. On October 26, 2018, Daniels released a new album with a side project called Bo Weevils, along with CDB, the Charlie Daniels Band, bass player Charlie Hayward, producer James Stroud on drums, and Billy Crane on guitar. The album is titled Songs in the Key of E. Now, it was in November of 2018 that Daniels released a book of daily inspirational quotes and stories titled Let's Make the Day Count, The Everyday Wisdom of Charlie Daniels, and it was released through HarperCollins. When Charlie Daniels began his career, he was playing Southern rock, but subsequently shifted to a more eclectic sound which, in a career spanning 5 decades, encompassed multiple genres, including country rock, bluegrass, country, rock, cowboy music, outlaw country, hillbilly music, blues rock and roll, blues, jazz, and gospel. Now, in his personal life, Daniels married Hazel Juanita Alexander on September 20th, 1964. They had one child, a son, Charles Edward Daniels, Jr. Now, he was an avid University of Tennessee sports fan. Now, he enjoyed hunting, fishing, snowmobiling, and other outdoor activities. He was a member of the National Rifle Association and performed on their videos. Now, Daniels suffered a major arm injury on January 30th, 1980, while digging fence post holes on his farm near Mount Juliet. He suffered 3 complete breaks in his right arm and 2 broken fingers when his shirt sleeve caught on a spinning power auger. The injury required surgery and sidelined him for about 4 months. Now, Charlie Daniels was successfully treated for prostate cancer in 2001. On January 15, 2010, Daniels was rushed to the hospital after suffering a stroke while snowmobiling in Colorado. He was released 2 days later. During a doctor's visit on March 25th on 2013, Daniels was diagnosed with a mild case of pneumonia and admitted to a Nashville hospital for a series of routine tests. Now, the tests revealed that a pacemaker was needed to regulate his heart rate. One was put in on March 28th, and Daniels was released from the hospital within days. Sadly, Charlie Daniels died on July 6, 2020, at the age of 83, of a hemorrhagic stroke at Summit Medical Center in Hermitage, Tennessee. Okay, that's the end of our video. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you like this type of video and want us to keep producing them, please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you very much for watching.